Hi guys, it's Mrs.Z again. This is continue lesson 5, student problem set. Problem set, little question 6. Okay. Lily had 2 liters bottle of soda. Okay. Which she distributed equally between 10 glasses. So you can picture if you have 2 big sodas and then you have 10 glasses, how much will you pour in each glass? Correct? So the question is, what do we have? We have a 2 liters and we need to share that into 10 glasses. G for glasses. Okay, 2 liters divided into 10. So each glass will have 2 tenths. 2 tenths or 2 divided into 10. Same thing equals 2 tenths. But we can also think how we can simplify. We can think about 2 tenths. If I divide by 2, I can make a 1/5 because 2 divided by 2 is 1, 2 divided by 2, 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 2 tenths is or 1/5 of the soda will be in each glass. Now, how we can show that? Read, write, and read, draw, and write. So now we can draw. Let's take our ruler, pretending that this is 2 liters. Okay, 5. Let's have 5 centimeters. 1. So we're gonna use a tape diagram. So I'm making a 2 bottles. For example, if this is 1.5. Okay, this is gonna be okay. Let's pretending these are our 2 liters. So 1 liter and 1 more liter, 2 liters of the soda. Now, we needed to divide into tenths or the fifths if you wish. So it doesn't matter right now. We want to do the how it is. We would like to do the tenths because 2 tenths will represent each glass. So I purposely put this into 5 centimeters. So half a centimeter will be my tenth. So I can divide this soda bottle into 10 equal pieces. You can have 9 lines to get 10 pieces, and then I can divide that by using my triangular ruler and making a parallel lines. Okay. Precision is the key. The pieces have to be equal. So if you calculate correct and find the so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 equal pieces that represents the 1 liter. 1 liter each is 1/10. We can also label it because it will help us later on decides how many tenths gonna go in our 1 glass. But whatever I did with 1 liter, I have to do the same thing with another. Before I start, I can tell you that right now I can say, oh, 2 tenths will be a 1 glass. So if I highlight this 2 tenths, that would be I will make 1 glass. Okay, that's 1 glass. And again, I will just keep this highlighting. That would be my another glass. And then again, and again, and again. So for 3, 4, 5, for one bottle, I can make 5 glasses. Each glass will take 2/10 of the liters, and then but I shared just 1 liter. Now I'm gonna do this other one as well. Okay, so let's make 10 equivalent spaces, half a centimeter each, and then do them. Okay, label. It's important that you show labeling, because if people don't understand, they can, and their visual spatial intelligences, they can learn from your picture right away. So here is a 1, and then we say this one is third, second, third, and then again I'll skip coloring every 2, and then again from new bottle these 2 will be 1, and then these 2 would be 1 cup, and then these 2 will be, and then the last 2 will make 1 cup. So now looking at this, here is the 6th cup, 7th, 8th, 9th, and finally the 10 cups. 10 cups. So if you have 2 liters of soda and you needed to share that into 10 glasses, each glass will get 2/10. 2/10. Your job is to draw 2 liters and then divide the liter into tenths, and then 2/10 will represent your part, your 1 glass. But also, if you look, that we can also say, oh, 2/10 that represents 1/5 of the liter. So we can say, oh, that it's also 1/5 of the liter will be in each glass. How much soda was in each glass? In each glass was distributed 2/10 or 1/5 of 1 liter of soda. Of soda. 1 liter of the soda, because you're gonna get 2/10 of 1 liter. Okay. Express answer as a decimal number of liters. Okay. So now, when you think about this, we can think how we can explain what means 2/10 as a decimal. So there is several ways that you can do. If you think about 2/10, if we think about metric system, or there is in we need a decimal needs to be represented into the the 10 pieces makes the whole liter, or the 100 pieces makes the whole liter. So one of the answer would be 0 wholes and 2/10. And if I think that 2/10 is the same as 20 hundredths of the liter, I can say also that that is 20 hundredths. So 2/10 is the same as 20 hundredths, or 20 of the liter. I also can represent that into milliliters, because 1,000 milliliters represents 1 liter. So if you think about this, 200 milliliters out of 1,000. So I can also say that 0 wholes, 0 tenths, sorry, 0 wholes, pardon, 2 tenths, and 200. This means that is a 200 milliliters of the liter. 0.200 of the liter is 200 milliliters. Because to have 1 liter, you need to have 1 liter equals 2,000 milliliters. So if you don't have a whole liters, you have a 0. So if you have a 200 milliliters, you have a 0.2 or a 0.200 of the liters. 200,000ths of the liter. Express answer as a whole number of milliliters. Oh, I didn't know. I just did it. Express answer as a whole number of milliliters. So, because when we were talking about this, if it makes you understand it, we have 2/10 of the liter. We can see that we have also 20 hundredths of the liter. We can say that we have 200 out of thousands that makes a liter. Okay, so that means that we have 200 milliliters out of 1,000 that makes a liter. So that each class will have 200 milliliters of soda. Okay, that was the problem 6. Let me see, do we have another problem in the back? Yes, we do have a number 7. The Caliph family likes to paddle along Susquehanna River. They paddle the same distance each day over the course of 3 days. So they were paddling 3 days, traveling a total of 14 miles. How many miles did they travel each day? Show your thinking in a tape diagram. So you can think about 3 days divided into 14 miles, or 14 miles divided into three days, depend on that. But that's why labeling is very important. If you do 4 miles divided into 14 miles, 14 miles divided into 3 days, or you can think about 3 days divided into 14 miles. Okay, so thinking that each, if you have 14 miles and you divide into 3, you can think 3 times what makes close to 14. So that would be like 3 times 4 would be 12. And then you will continue divide leftovers till you get the rest. Or if you have a 3 days and you divided that into the 14, you can make 14 pieces for each day, and then you will make 3 14s of the mile. 3 14s would be of the mile. Okay. So 14 miles. We'll use tape diagram or maybe number line. Let's see how that works. If that is 14 divided in number line, I could take 14 centimeters. Okay, that's 14 miles. 0 miles, 14 miles. Okay, now 14 miles, and now that's 3 days. Thinking of, did you divide each mile into 3 14s? Okay. 3 days. 14 divided into 3. I'm going to divide. So then we'll see 3 cannot go in 10. We can say 3 times 4 is 12. When you subtract, you have 2 left. We can think about that is a 4 whole miles, and we have leftover 2 and 2/3 of the mile. So that our answer would be that in 3 days they pass 4 and 2/3 of the next mile. So this time I'm going to use, if this is a 14, let's see, I'm going to divide into 4 each. Okay, 1. So 3 days. Each will get 14. Each will get, this is 1 day, 4 miles, 4 miles, 4 miles. But the last, this is a 2 parts of the or will be divided into 3 pieces. So if I have this, it will divide about like this. So each of these will be 1/3 of a mile. So this is 1 mile. Oh, 4 miles, sorry, 4 miles. 4 miles, 4 miles, 4 miles. And that will go to first day, 1 day, and then also 1 day, and also 1 day. But each day will get 2/3 of the leftover. So 2/3 are leftover. How are we gonna? So each will get 2/3 of the leftover. So each will get this little part that is part of the day. So 1 and 2/3 of the next one. If you think about this, this should be like. This would be the 14 miles. So 4 of them. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then that would be a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 day, and then 1/3. I'm confused about this, guys. Honestly. Okay, so I know that they get equal pieces, but now I'm going to divide this leftover into and that would be and this. Oh, that's oh. So 2/3 is like 3.66%. So 3.66. Okay, 3/14. 3/14. 3 out of 14 pieces. Let me see how many miles did I travel each day? They traveled 4 miles, and this is a 2/3. 2/3. 2/3. 4 miles and 2/3 of the next mile. Next mile. Okay. They travel 4 whole miles each day and 2/3 of the next mile. So almost 5 miles per day, but not quite. So I think that will be, so this is a part of 1 day. This the whole mile and the 2/3. That's 1 day. 1 day. Then this and sorry, I messed up on this 1, 2, 3, 4. This is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another. So, and then this represents, and this part is 2 days, and then this part and this one here represents the 3rd day. So if I take and show you, this is 1 day and then 2/3 of the mile, and then also this is 1 day and 2/3 of the mile, and then also this is 1 day and then 2/3 of the. So they travel 4 miles and 2/3 of the next mile. If the calves went half their daily distance each day, but extended their trip to twice as many days, how far would they travel? If calves went half their daily distance each day, but extended their distance each day, if calves went half their daily distance each day, if calves went half their daily distance each day, If cows went half their daily distance, their distance was 4 2/3. If they went half their daily distance, so that would be if they go 2 miles and 1/3 of a mile each day, but extended their trip to twice as many days. So, how far would they travel? So then they will do this for twice many days, so 6 days. 6 many days. So for 6 days, they will do only 2 1/3 of a mile. 2 1/3 of a mile. So that means if cars went half their daily distance each day by extended their trip to twice as many days, how many far would they travel? So instead of 4 2/3 for one day, they will do 2 1/3 of a mile each day. Okay. 2 miles for 6 days. So if I do that, so that would be, let me see on the picture. I think I should be the same. So that would be the 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. I'm thinking about this to be a 1/3, and this is 1/3. This is one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will have a 6 part, and then now 2 would be that. So they will go 1. They will go 2 and 1. So it would be, this would be a 1 day and 1/3, and 2 days and 1/3, 3 days and 1/3, 4 days and 1/3, 5 days and 1/3, and 6. So it will be the same distance because they will complete that because it's a half of the distance, but double the time. So they will how far would they travel? They will travel the same distance. They would travel the same distance. No, sorry. They will travel the same distance of 14 miles. Okay. And this was lesson 7 on lesson 5, problem 7. Okay. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.